noches, yo soy Zigor Campos y pues ya estamos listos para darle. Por supuesto, es el último stream del día, estaremos una hora. Ya estuvimos con God of War y con Uncharted Among Thieves, así que si gustan checarlos, Uncharted está en nuestro canal de Twitch. Próximamente estará en YouTube y God of War pues es nuestro canal de YouTube, el episodio número 13. Pero bueno, señoras y señores, vamos a arrancar con otro episodio de El Brujero 3, las aventuras de Gerardo Rivera. Y pues bueno, ya son 30 episodios y no vamos como a la mitad. No, creo que no sé. Creo que ni siquiera llevamos la mitad del juego. Esto ya lo hemos visto varias veces, así que nada más vamos a continuar. Esto también ya lo habíamos visto. Pero sí, pues vamos como a la mitad del juego más o menos. Vamos a hacer como 60 episodios de The Witcher. Dios mío. Porque aparte, si no terminamos Uncharted o God of War, que no los vamos a terminar, pero bueno, si no los terminamos antes, o sea, sí vamos a terminarlos en algún punto, pero si no los terminamos antes del 18 de febrero, ya no vamos a tener estas veces en las que tengamos 2 horas de stream. Estábamos buscando con esta cosa.
Mounted witchering just never took off.
Ay, me puse a hablar con Uma. No.
So long. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Sí, estábamos buscando esto con el Potestiquisitor, ¿cómo se llamaba esa cosa?
Look at the fire. Now look here. Pupils functioning well.
A ver. Ok. Ah, creo que ya vi dónde es.
Mounted witchering just never took off.
Sí.
Look at the fire.
Aquí.
Ah, there you are.
Ajá. Ven que no habíamos podido encontrar eso durante
This is coming from there.
la vez pasada, ¿no? Pero, o sea, sabía que era en esa zona, pero no me acordaba que era en las cajas y no en los pilares.
Dimeridium bombs.
Ah, con razón.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir.
Lo que pasa es que el Dimeritium es antimagia, es un metal antimágico en el universo de The Witcher. De hecho, creo que es a Yennefer que le ponen esposas de Dimeritium.
Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Yennefer, que acabaste con el origen de las alteraciones mágicas, ok. Yennefer. Oh, Toodles. ¿Cuántas escaleras? Dios mío, con razón tienen tan buena condición física los Witchers. A ver, Jennifer, ya estufas, Jen.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope.
Sí, yo diría. Lambert no sabe un carajo de megascopios.
No, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough.
Eso es
Ready for
debatible.
this conversation?
Sure
Es
you
que
want
él
me
es
here?
mucho más
Members
brillante
of
que
the
Lambert.
Lodge don't let just
Y más
anyone in on
talentoso.
their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust.
Súper
Now
exclusivo,
let's begin.
Atlas.
And Geralt, behave,
Hechiceras.
please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Nil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Cadmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up
Eso es
against
lengua
a
élfica.
curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
¿Conoces el dialecto?
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Ok. Ya soy de sus
Take it you've
palabras
heard the words
antes.
before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Ah, caray. ¿Cuál es el problema? Vamos a
What
hacernos
is it?
tontos.
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
The
Ajá.
world will perish amidst ice. I know
Sí, eso es
this
una
means prophecy.
profecía.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The
Sí.
elder blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it.
Exacto.
Remember
Y
this,
Ciri es la
Gwynblade.
que tiene la
For
vieja
you will
sangre,
be
la
the one
Elder
to
Blood.
determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Ah, claro, Gwynblade es como le dicen los elfos a Geralt. Sí, es cierto. Sí, 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 sí.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Sí, obviamente habla de Ciri. Sí, claro.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
Sí, la veo difícil, Geralt.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod.
Así
Then
es,
came
los
a
elfos.
cataclysm. No one knows its nature.
El
The
cataclismo
En
es
Undod
la
were forced to
conjunción de
leave
las
their world.
esferas.
They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod,
Then it's old. Very,
Ajá.
very old.
¿Y ahora qué?
all in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
Ok. Ahí está Uma.
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not
Ha!
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you. That's it. I don't know what you
se
want to
puso
do
de
when you
lactante
have a game
Vesemir.
to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I
Tiene un
thought.
punto.
Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
¿Cuál es ese otro método,
What's this
Vesemir?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In
Okay.
1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance.
Povis,
Now take
una de
Uma
las...
into the mountains.
Es probablemente la
What
región
then?
más rica de
Will you
todas.
howl at
Después de
the moon
Nilfgaard,
together?
obviamente.
A bit of respect.
Imperio.
You're not
Pero
talking
Povis
to
es,
Garrett.
está
No,
separado de
we
la
will
guerra.
not howl at the moon. I'll lay him
Es como
down on a
Toussaint, más o
gravestone.
menos.
Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion,
Sí, tiene un punto.
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn with Uma or whoever hides inside him.
Oh. O sea, se lo va a jugar Vesemir. Vesemir se convirtió en un viejo
Vesemir's gotten a
gruñón.
bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking
Qué
ice
raro.
cube in the winter.
Lambert
Vesemir
quejándose.
didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
Eso es muy Vesemir. ¿Y ahora qué?
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we
Okay.
could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself. Or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Uy, sí, pobrecito Eskel,
do
¿no?
as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
¿Ocurre algo?
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Oh,
And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Oh, you don't exactly
nada
mince
más.
words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
¿por qué no?
Or three.
I hold you to that.
Vayan a hacer lo suyo. Estos dos que siempre... ¡Jaja! ¡Magia! Literalmente es magia porque las hechiceras así se hacen. Se hacen estéticamente perfectas con magia. Unicornio, unicornio. Ese libro se ve bastante extenso. Sí, mientras estos dos andan de... Se rompió la pata y sigue sonriendo, por lo tanto le llaman el cojo feliz. Pero... Ahora esta escena está súper bien armada. O sea, entienden la simbología, ¿no? No se las voy a explicar. ¿Ese no fue el puente que destruyó Yennefer al principio del juego? Vaya, vaya.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Ok, bueno, Lambert.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Carradine?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made.
Sí, pues sí, en Kovir todos
No,
tienen
how much
una
they pay
cantidad
there for a
obscena de
drowner?
dinero.
Shush,
Todos son
I'm
ricos en
talking
Kovir.
now. So this giant was giving him trouble, attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery.
Ay, qué asco.
You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant, just a fat forest troll, and a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then killed the troll. Needed its head to
Buen
collect the
combo.
bounty.
A ver, nada más tengo curiosidad de qué va a responder Lambert si le digo que
Spare
pudo
the
haberlo.
troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul mourned that troll's passing.
Let's raise a mug to his memory. The least we can do.
Eso no le cayó muy bien a Lambert. Y es que, ¿cómo conseguiste el
Esco,
Katakan?
that
No sé
Katakan
si se
we
acuerdan
cut up
que...
together. Tell us
Ajá,
how you
que
nabbed
el
it.
episodio pasado estaban con un Katakan descuartizado.
Oh, dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too.
Sí.
Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert.
Ha.
Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Ja. Atrapaste al
What
vampiro.
about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms.
Viste que es una
Went
droga.
out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She
Sí,
drank nothing
supongo.
but pickle juice for the next month.
Bueno,
Eventful
Geralt.
times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Ah.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Ah, clásico Lambert.
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right.
Es que, de hecho, cuando Geralt conoce a Dandelion, Dandelion está huyendo de los hermanos de una chica a la que embarazó. ¿Cómo está Therese?
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
¡Ja! Tiene un punto. Yo
I'll
también
subject
aplicaba
him
esa.
to the trial of grasses, but only
Uf.
You fucking what?
Ok, tiempo. El Trial of the Grasses, que es a lo que Yennefer acaba de someter a Uma, es una prueba que se les realiza a todos los niños que están... que son como... Sí, pues que los agarran para ser Witchers. La cosa con esta prueba es que como el 95% se mueren. O sea, hay diferentes pruebas. Creo que son 3 diferentes pruebas. Y muchos no sobreviven las primeras 2. Y la de Trial of the Grasses es la última. Y es en la que menos sobreviven. Entonces Uma... O sea, las probabilidades de sobrevivir para Uma serían mínimas.
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
Creo que... ¿Qué probabilidades hay?
Not great. But we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
Eso sí, eso es cierto. Si alguien tiene experiencia es Vesemir.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
Sí, por eso en parte también se están extinguiendo los Witchers.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later.
Sí, también no toman aprendices desde que los humanos atacaron Kaer Morhen y mataron a casi todos los Witchers de la Escuela del Lobo.
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
Sí, nunca se han llevado muy bien Lambert y Yennefer.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Okay.
Didn't
15 minutos
listen,
después.
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Sí.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Sí, ahorita van a ver qué pasa. Esta también es una de las partes más recordadas de The Witcher 3. Entonces esa es Samavilla.
Watch this about a Samavilla?
Ya están hasta el
Snared this
Webster
peasant in
estos
her
tres.
dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Uf. Bien, cambiemos de tema.
All right, change the subject.
Because you refuse to admit I'm right? Whatever. Fine.
Stop being a smartass. Four.
Sí, recuerdo cuando Yennefer les dijo que no se quedaran despiertos hasta tarde, ¿verdad?
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
¿Te llevas bien con
You
Lambert?
and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Sí, supongo.
Youngins. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my God, is a witcher's
sombrero.
worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a vodka.
Pero tiene razón.
Come on. Let's have some fun. Are we boring you? No.
Sí.
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me.
Ajá.
Someone starts by saying,
Oxenford, la universidad
finishing
más
the sentence however
importante
they
del universo de Witcher.
who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great.
O sea, es un yo nunca nunca.
I've never slept with a succubus.
Geralt ha hecho cosas con los succubus. No, según yo no. Ah, es que sí.
How about that? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
¿Esto lo ha hecho Geralt? No, no lo ha hecho Geralt. Lambert, sí.
Oh, Lambert. Kaer Morhen's black sheep.
Lambert, what a prick.
They weren't even my knickers.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Nunca he saltado por la ventana de un amante.
That's so.
Ah,
Must
Lambert.
have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Ah, bueno.
You're a true friend. Right, man. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Ya no saben ni cómo está la cocina. O sea, imagínense que no puede ubicar la cocina en Kaer Morhen, donde ha entrenado toda su vida. Lambert me cae bien.
Bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf. Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
No, take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Vean nada más. Nada más para que sepan, no estoy moviendo mi cámara, ¿eh?
Eskel, chop. Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Encuentra a Eskel usando tus sentidos de brujo.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
¿Es en serio?
Eskel, chop.
Eskel! Eskel!
Eskel. Eskel, chop.
Eskel.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out of here! Esco! Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
I think he hurt himself.
Oh no.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case? Makes no...
Aha. Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
Ahí está Eskel.
Esco,
Y una cabra.
drunk. Get out here.
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder. Hello, Esco. Wake up.
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. We don't want to wake her up, believe me.
Sí, eso
What
sería
about
una
that
pésima
sorceress you
idea.
talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Eres un genio.
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am.
¿Qué haría Geralt borracho en esta
We
situación?
inviting the logs to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches!
Esa es una de las mejores frases de Lambert. Digo, de Eskel. Una de las frases clásicas. El famoso Summon the bitches.
How's this work?
Están hasta el
Well, twist here, turn
gorro
there,
estos tres.
and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
Este quest es magnífico.
For dressing up.
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
Vamos a ponernos
Stop
vestidos.
whining, Eskel. Times you gotta squeeze into some
Frippery.
We don't tell a soul, understand? This stays here.
Sí, seguro.
Sure brought a lot of crap. You'd think
Registra
she
los
was moving
baúles de
in.
Yennefer.
You don't scare Geralt.
Vestido de Yennefer. Ponte los pantalones de Yennefer. Ay, no. Qué horror. O sea, porque aparte... Aquí están. Pantalones de Yennefer. Vestido de Yennefer. Armadura ligera. Da 50% de intensidad de señal. Ok.
Yes, perfect. Like it was made for you.
Sure. As soon as I let it out.
Ya tenemos los pantalones de Yennefer.
Stop talking, get dressed. Not that one. Won't compliment your complexion. Damn, Eskel. You got an hourglass figure.
You're an ass.
Ay, no.
Come on, go. Thing's tight as hell.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Cadmil blooded hocus pocus abracadabra splother.
Hocus pocus abracadabra.
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! Oh, the lodge has come for me.
La logia se referiría a la logia de las hechiceras.
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one.
Ay.
Go to bed. Now.
Ay, qué grande. Y esa fue una misión principal de The Witcher 3. Ben tiene de todo. Cazas monstruos, te pones borracho con tus amigos y te pones un vestido. O sea, ¿qué puede ser mejor que eso? Y ahora estamos todos juntos con Uma.
See, everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Ok, ¿qué has averiguado, Vesemir?
Learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Pensaba que ya nos habíamos librado de esta
Got rid of
mesa.
that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Ok, ¿y ahora qué?
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only
Genial.
bullet potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Escort,
Okay.
take a bottle of spirit.
Digo, los Witchers saben de hacer pociones y todo eso tranquilamente porque se lo enseñan en...
Well,
O sea, son
chop,
cosas que
chop.
aprenden. En sus entrenamientos de Witchers. Reúne los ingredientes necesarios y prepara los extractos de hierbas. Ok, perfecto. Vamos a reunir los ingredientes. Líquido, bla bla bla, glándula. Wow, ¿todos estaban juntos?
You guessed.
Destila los extractos de hierbas. ¿Y esto cómo lo hago? ¿Alquimia? ¿Acaso? Extractos. Los extractos de las hierbas. ¿Pero qué extractos tengo que...? A ver... Ah, debe ser... Ah, ya. Creo que ya sé qué tengo que hacer. Aparición... ¿Qué demonios? ¿Misiones? Ah, este. Ok, lleva las pociones a Yen. Quítate, Vesemir.
Potions ready.
Excelente.
Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Escort, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Uf. No, pobrecito Uma.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Ok, bueno. Les digo que ese mod, creo que Geralt no trae pantalones. Pero bueno, creo que ese mod hay un mod que le puedes poner la cara de la cara de Uma a Yennefer. Es una de las mejores cosas que he visto. Y hay un video en YouTube. Si buscan Uma Yen, pueden encontrar esa absoluta joya del internet.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Este es un buen punto de Lambert. Administrar la savia de hierba de lanza. ¡Guacha! Me está sangrando la nariz.
O-E-C-K, Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
O podría morirse Uma, pero bueno.
True, but I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without
Sí, sí,
this...
es cierto. ¡Ah! ¡Qué asco! Lo vomito encima Yennefer.
I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags on it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. The trial. With that Syrian there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
No tenemos elección,
Of
amigo.
course I have. Thing is, we don't have a choice.
Not anymore, we don't. We rushed it. Should have started by...
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
Me da mucha risa que todo esto esté sucediendo y Geralt no trae pantalones.
No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
Wow, qué cantidad de cutscenes hemos tenido en el stream de hoy. Hemos tenido como muchísimo menos gameplay que cutscenes en este episodio.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it. Or he'll die.
Ooh.
You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Ok.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Ajá,
It's called
no.
sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Y mientras tanto
Potions
Morfeo
apparently
ahí.
effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Estos dos son de los libros. Vamos a hablar de este, porque este está divertido. Este es del segundo libro.
Dandelion bought me a sword.
Was that in
De
Carol?
Season of Storms, creo.
Just after we...
Decided to take a break. Yeah. My sword
Ajá. Sí,
disappeared.
Todo esto es el plot de, o bueno, la trama del segundo libro.
Came to me beaming. The truest Verolidan steel. Good price too. So good it felt like I was stealing. Naturally, blade shattered first parry I threw.
Ajá.
He's awake.
Sí, lo que pasa en ese libro es que a Geralt le roban sus espadas y está todo el libro buscando sus espadas. Pero es bueno ese libro, o sea, suena mucho más aburrido de lo que pensaría. Ay, pobrecito Uma. Jesus. ¿Se petateó Uma?
No, I won't let you.
¡No, Uma! Jennifer, no le pegues a Uma, eso se ve muy asqueroso.
Quiet. Listen.
Oh, shit. Todo esto que está hablando es lengua élfica. Creo. Jennifer es uno de los personajes más poderosos que hay en todo el universo de The Witcher. Nada más para poner en contexto lo difícil que puede ser esto. Y ahí lo tienen. Uma ya no es Uma. Un elfo.
Yes, an elf.
Oh, así es. A sage.
A sage.
Salen los libros.
The Isle of Mists. But it's not. She's not safe.
Él también quiere a Ciri, Nada más. O sea, la persigue el Wild Hunt, Avalak, Emir y este grupo de Witchers.
Blood. Elder blood.
Así es.
To open the gate.
Sí, la sangre de Ciri abriría el portal que... O sea, miren, la sangre de Ciri abriría el portal que les permitiría a los que la posean viajar entre diferentes universos o diferentes dimensiones, más bien. Entonces, si el Wild Hunt la tiene, va a ir de dimensión en dimensión conquistando los mundos. Y pues eso sería desastroso, ¿no? Entonces, The Isle of Mists.
Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Seren.
Ándale. Es un Teletubby.
Skellige.
En Skellige.
Into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse.
Bueno, así que digamos que proteger no exactamente, ¿no?
Not found the isle as yet. It is a matter of time. They will detect her.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
¿Se recuperará acaso?
Is he gonna make it?
I can't. No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body.
Sí.
Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through. Do you understand?
Bueno.
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avila? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
¿Qué sugieres? Vamos a... Si alguien puede saber de esto es
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice?
Pues ya lo han hecho.
Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Ok, ¿ustedes qué van a hacer?
And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avila to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
Ok, hora de reunir aliados.
I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Ok. Eso fue un main quest bastante extenso. Espero que no nos haya costado ningún fallo de misiones. De misiones secundarias. Eso sería horrible. Pero es que ya no teníamos ninguna otra misión, ¿no? Si no mal recuerdo. Ah, sí, me tengo que poner pantalones. Estos, ¿no? Creo que son la mejor opción. No, estos. Esto ya. Wow, pasé mucho tiempo sin pantalones. Sí, ya, órale. Lo que pasa es que todos estos quests de camaradas de armas ya son antes del final del juego. Obviamente nos vamos a poner a hacer side quests, ¿no? Pero... porque si no, pues acabaríamos... Imagínense nada más acabar de Witcher 3 en... ¿Cuánto tiempo llevamos de juego? No, acabar de Witcher 3 en 60 horas es un crimen. No, eso jamás. The Witcher tienen que ser por lo menos 100 horas. Y no es broma, sí son por lo menos 100 horas. Entonces, vamos a agarrar unos side quests o unos main quests que no sean estos. Por ejemplo, este. Ay, perdón, Roach. Perdón, me acostumbré. me malacostumbró Red Dead Redemption 2. Que te subes a tu caballito con Y o triángulo en PlayStation. Ok, vamos a Novigrado. Y aquí... Es que también tenemos mucho que explorar todavía. Entonces está... O sea... Vamos a acabarnos todos los signos de interrogación en el mapa.
The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was
es un resumen de lo que acaba de suceder.
Was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away, on the Isle of Mists.
Bueno, estos fast travels son bastante extensos. Ahí estamos. Ok, la cosa con este quest, ¿qué nivel es el sugerido? 32. Somos nivel 25. ¿Por qué no? Vamos a hacerlo. Ah, ya sé por qué es de nivel tan alto. Ya, es que es de Hearts of Stone, que es el DLC. El primero. No, entonces mejor no lo hacemos todavía. Sin rastro puede esperar. Pues me voy a dedicar a hacer quests y contratos del juego base. Y ya después... o sea, el orden correcto para jugar The Witcher 3, o el orden canónico también. Hey, un Necker. Y donde hay uno hay varios. ¿Dónde están mis espadas? Un momento. Ah. Y hacía yo. Es nivel 8, no me va a hacer absolutamente nada. Decía yo, ¿dónde demonios quedaron mis espadas? Pero no, o sea, estamos llegando como a la última sección de los main quests de la historia de The Witcher. Pero nos faltan tantos side quests que... O sea, nos falta muchísimo para acabar el juego todavía. O sea, nos faltan muchos episodios. Porque aparte les digo, no solo es el juego base. Acabando el juego base nos vamos a aventar todo Hearts of Stone. Y luego todo Blood and Wine. Ah, es un Forktail este no me causa mucho conflicto. Ahí estamos. Estuvo muy sencillo. Vamos a quemar el nido. Ok. Sí, ahora vamos a... O sea, bueno, no, ya, porque ya vamos a terminar, pero... Vamos a poner el marker aquí. Llegamos y yo creo que ahí vamos a cerrar el episodio. Sí, porque aquí, ¿qué es? Caballeros Renegados. Nivel 33. ¡Ay, Jesus! Ok, sí, esto no está fácil, ¿eh? Nada más les... Y les dije, no iba a estar nada fácil. Pero bueno, señoras y señores, creo que hasta aquí lo vamos a dejar por hoy. Por supuesto, no se olviden de seguirnos en todas nuestras redes sociales, en mis redes sociales personales. También me pueden echar un ojo ahí. Si quieren checar mi podcast, Sparkplug Podcast en Spotify. Y pues bueno, señoras y señores, hasta aquí llegó el episodio de hoy. Uno más de The Witcher 3. Todavía falta bastante para acabar el juego. Les digo, es un juego larguísimo. Entonces, pues bueno, señoras y señores, hasta aquí vamos a llegar por hoy. Síganos en nuestras redes sociales, TSTV en Facebook, TripShowTV en Twitter, TripShowTV en Instagram y TripGame TV en Twitch, señoras y señores. Entonces, hasta aquí vamos a llegar. Gracias a todos. Por supuesto, si gustan compartirlo, adelante. Y pues bueno, yo me despido. Espero que tengan una excelente noche.